Hey, what's up guys? In this video we're going back down to Antarctica, only this time we're going to look at a very large ice shelf crack off of the edge of Antarctica and float out into the ocean. Unbelievable event, and it's this area I have circled right here on this still image. I'm going to take you to the exact location on Google Earth, show you the iceberg, or it's a giant iceberg now the size of Seattle, floating out in the ocean as it detaches away from the coast of Antarctica, making the ice shelf a little bit smaller. I put together a collage here of the Seattle area, and it's approximately 143 square miles. Here's the ice shelf that you're going to see detach from the coast of Antarctica, and it's again the size of Seattle approximately. Pretty good size. I'm going to take you to the location here on Google Earth, and then we're going to zoom Earth and we're going to look at some pictures, consecutive pictures from February 4th up to today, and you're going to see this enormous piece of ice detach. Unbelievable. Here's the area right in here, and you can see right now whenever this image was taken there's a nice sharp edge there along the coast of Antarctica. Well, that's not a piece of ice right there. That's just like an image overlay. You can see some small icebergs out in the water, but you're going to see a much larger iceberg here in just a moment. I've got some new sky phenomena photos I want to share with you guys in the video. But first, back down to Antarctica on Zoom Earth. We're here at the area of the iceberg detachment. Again, the size of Seattle. Right here is the area. Today is on the map, February the 4th. We're going to step it forward until this thing detaches and you're going to see it float away. It's actually pretty incredible. We're going to step it forward a half a day at a time. Now we're at February 5th in the morning. It's obviously very cloudy. February 5th in the afternoon, still cloudy. February 6th, the same. February 6th in the evening, the same. 7th a.m., 7th p.m. We're going to get a break in the clouds here in a day or two. February 8th in the morning, February 8th in the evening, you can start to see the clouds separate, and there's the coastline of the ice that's about to detach here in 48 hours. Now we're at the p.m. time. Now we're at February 9th in the p.m. February the 10th, early morning, clouds are starting to dissipate. February 10th in the afternoon, here's the area you're going to see. And again, this is the size of Seattle. Come right off the coast. Check this out. February 11th in the morning. February 11th in the afternoon. See it starting to break. See the fresh cracks over here? Watch this. February the 12th, more cloud cover. More cloud cover on the 12th, but you can see some movement there. Large chunks of ice starting to detach and float away. February the 14th, almost completely gone. That section is, and that's probably the size of, I don't know, Manhattan, New York. February 14th, they're completely detached and floating away. Look at that. Collectively, the size of Seattle. Unbelievable. And those 65-degree temperatures we saw here recently may have had something to do with this, but you can clearly see here at Zoom Earth a large chunk of ice has recently broke off. We're looking at the 15th now. This is the early morning of the 15th. A little cloudy, but the best view is right there on the 14th. That entire section that we saw right there is no longer there. It's now floating out here in the ocean. So that's a pretty big deal when you have a section of ice that large break off at one time. I know there's been bigger, but that's a few miles long and a few miles wide. So that is definitely a pretty big deal. So once again, we have a new massive iceberg floating off the coast of Antarctica, the size of Seattle. Got some new sky phenomena to share with you guys, and I'm working on many more. Unbelievable sky beams here sent in by Lawrence D. out of Champaign, Illinois. And if you look at the road signs here, you can see they're covered in frost and ice, indicating that it's very, very cold. And that's what's actually causing these beams to go up into the sky. There's more than likely some sort of a parking lot over here, and those are individual lights. And because the air is so cold, it's creating those beams in the sky. And we've seen those before, but generally just in the wintertime. Ocala, Florida, Rhonda H. A spectacular thunderhead moving through the sky. Desiree D. of a couple of clouds here that look like discs in the sky. Some sort of lenticular clouds, I suppose, but they do definitely look like a disc. Paul Z from Mount Shasta, California. Now that looks exactly like a disc in the sky. Funny looking cloud. Essex, England. Rob J. Cloud in the sky that looks like a pyramid setting up there. John O. from Bristow, Oklahoma. Unusual looking hole punch cloud he noticed off in the distance one day. Good observation, John. Thanks for sharing. Another observation by John out of Bristow, a big halo. Sand Springs, Oklahoma, Troy H. Yet another hole punch cloud. North Dakota, Rach D. Got a horizon halo. And also a picture of the moon from North Dakota by Rach D. Between the trees. Check this one out. Sent in by Kevin D. from right out here in Queen Creek, Arizona. That is one incredible image of the moon. Look at that. Look at the features and the detail. Unbelievable. Great job, Kevin. Once again, Kevin D. out of Queen Creek, Arizona. Great job. Pine, Arizona. Star Lynn and Danny. Notice some sort of a very peculiar looking cloud in the sky, kind of up here all by itself. It looks like a exclamation mark. Look at that. Got the dot and everything. Super weird observation. Pueblo, Colorado. Anthony took this photograph because he said it reminded him of some sort of a triangle craft up in the sky, and that reminded him of a trail that it was leaving or some sort of a wake in the clouds. So that's what compelled him to take a picture of that. So good observation. Suwannee County, Florida. Delightful. Notice this unusual light configuration in the sky while photographing the sun. Another jumbo halo, this time by Jay Hook. Look at that. Just incredible. Been seeing a lot of those here lately. Another one here by Elizabeth out of Rasbo, Sweden. Bolton, United Kingdom. Karen R. of some very unique sky beams coming up from behind the clouds. Sealy, Texas. Lisa H. What looks like an eye in the sky up there. Look at that. Washington, Germain N. Yet another hole punch cloud phenomenon of some sort. Brenda S. noticed a perfect cross up in the sky from inside her house looking out the window. Look at that. How does that happen? Doesn't look like any other clouds in the sky. You've got a lateral line and a vertical line forming a cross. Unbelievable photograph. Great job. Benton City, Washington, Destiny O. Big double-decker rainbow. And a very unusual looking set of clouds in the sky that almost look like discs like we saw from California. More than likely some form of lenticular cloud. Newfoundland, Philip C. of a bright fiery orange sunrise or sunset. Stockholm, Sweden, Suzanne. Yet another big halo low on the horizon. Skeeter out of Phoenix City, Alabama. Let me pause this real quick. See down here low? This is why he took the photograph. What you see down there reminded him of a large triangle craft. And that's what compelled him to take that photograph of the moon. Madras, Oregon, Jennifer. Big halo around the, I think this is the moon. Iowa, Steve K. Here's yet another cross up in the sky. Notice this while he was out farming. Check that out. And again, like the other cross, it does not fit in with anything else in the sky. A cross in the sky at the top of that cloud bank right there. And again, as you can see for yourself, it's up there all alone. Nothing around that even comes remotely close to what that looks like. So great observation by everybody. Thanks for sharing. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. All of the photos end up here at the Sky Phenomena Photo Gallery at the website. And sometimes I use the photos in a picture slideshow, just like you saw right here. Thanks for watching. Have a super day and be safe out there.